We're Paws for Adoption, and we rescue dogs, cats, puppies, and kittens. I've personally rescued 4,000. I've adopted 4,000. Paws for Adoption's been in business for 5 years now. We're a nonprofit 501c3, and we save these little guys. Well, if it wasn't for the Lance Foundation, these puppies would not be here. They were on their way to the pound, and I have some kittens that we were bottle feeding, and because of their donation, we were able to save them.
My name's Natalie Yates. I work with Partners for Cats. We rescue cats and help spay and neuter feral cats so they quit having tons of unwanted kittens around town. We also help people that can't afford to spay and neuter their own cats, get them fixed and vaccinated. So we just help where we can.
I'm Cassie, and I'm a volunteer for Hartman's Haven Dog Rescue. I've been doing it for about 5 years now, and just trying to make a difference in our community. The Lance Fund really helps us do a lot of spay and neuters to prevent unwanted litters, vaccines, and heartworm treatments, which heartworm is running rampant right now in North Carolina and the United States for that matter.
My name is Sarah, and I work at Conover Vet, and I've been volunteering with Crystal and Hartman's Haven for about 2.5 years now. There are so many animals out there. We get a lot of animals in that people have found on the side of the road that are somebody just dumped off or were hit by a car, and they really don't know whose animal it is. And so if people would take responsibility for their own pets, and then have them spayed and neutered and take care of them at home and keep them either in a fenced-in yard or somewhere where they can be safe too, that would definitely help some of the issues that we have and we see here, and get the vaccines that the animals need, the cats and the dogs, and especially like heartworm, getting them checked for heartworms.
My name is Frederica Savage. I am a director for Faithful Friends Animal Rescue Group, and I'm also a volunteer here at the Iredell County Animal Services Shelter. One of the things that Shaw Foundation has been absolutely amazingly helpful with is providing elevated beds for our shelter dogs. This keeps them from being on the hard surfaces and helps them stay calm. It also helps them recover from surgical procedures that all the dogs go through. So this is a tremendous help to us. Shaw Foundation has also been wonderful in providing blankets during the cold weather. We've had a lot of cold weather here at Iredell County, and our shelters have been full. Having these blankets is such a huge help to keep the animals warm under stressful conditions. So we're talking about blankets that we purchased that the Shaw Foundation helped us with. We did a little research on these. These blankets are inexpensive. They're all microfiber, very soft, very warm. What's wonderful about them is not only do they wash easily, but they dry easily, which for us, with the huge volume that we have, we bought 50 of these actually, and all of them are being used right now. They work so well because they can be folded from for a large dog, and they can be folded into smaller units for smaller dogs. So it's all purpose. They work very well, and we couldn't live without them. They are a favorite amongst the dogs. Some of them get chewed up pretty quick, but that's okay. They're inexpensive, and we replace them right away. So that's our blanket. This is our star blanket. Tonight, folks, we have 100 kennels in this shelter, and every one of these kennels could use one of these. So if you are moved to help us here at Iredell County Animal Shelter, we could use 100 of these right away. They are wonderful. The dogs appreciate them, and I can tell you that as a volunteer that does almost all of the laundry, I would appreciate very much.
There's a large need in the Mecklenburg County area, actually nationwide, for cats that are seemingly unadoptable. They're not your typical lap cat. They do not respond to human touch as easy as some cats do. The Lance Fund has helped us vet cats so that they get proper care, they get their shots as they need it so they stay healthy. they've helped fix cats so that they don't continue to breed and have additional babies, and then you have a bigger population. What we're doing out here is slowly but surely we're growing this so that we can take, while a finite number, we can take a number of cats that that are not homeable as such, that don't have a home to live in. We also have homes that we build that some are inside the barn where they've each got their own little shelter to stay warm. If you have a smaller space, it's easier for their body heat to keep them warm during the wintertime. There's inside, there's outside, along with the hay. These shelters typically run you about $15 if you have to build them each. We need probably 20 a year just because they do break. Cats do scratch at them and chew at them, and so they deteriorate. So they have to be replaced on a consistent basis. And all of these things, any help that we can get from whether it's the Lance Fund or our own fundraising, any of this helps us maintain a stable home for the cats. One thing is all of our cats are vetted. They're all fixed, and that's one of the necessities and one of the requirements for them being in our colony. So that's essentially what we do here.
Great. Addison, how old are you?
6 years old.
6 years old. And do you like cats or dogs, or do you like both?
Both.
And tell us, what do you do to help cats and dogs?
I potty train them. I hold them. I get them to go to sleep.
Do you tell us a little bit? Tell us your favorite story about a cat.
Well, my favorite story about a cat was my mom and my dad went to like a kitten shop or something and bought Diesel when he was a cute little kitten.
Oh.
Please give us money for these